Okay, let's try this again. I tried this earlier. It didn't work, so I'll try it again. Anyway, okay, the last video I did where I called out Robert Duncan. I'm not going to apologize for my opinions, but I will say this: I probably could have worded it a lot better. I could have articulated it better. But having said that, I'm entitled to my opinion, as we all are, as Robert Duncan is. But when I see people being, being very troubled and losing all hope, and that AI is completely, taken over. And I'm paraphrasing anything he may have said or written. But yeah, it's very sad for people to lose their hope. We need our hope, especially TIs. I mean, I think we all do on this planet need some form of hope. I'm not saying worship. I'm saying faith, hope. Look around. Look at what's going on. There's a young girl called Lindsay Shepard. She was an associate professor at Wilfrid Laurier University. She was a social justice warrior. She took the bus. She didn't want to offend the planet by, spewing gas fumes, whatever. So she was very much a social justice warrior, and she presented two sides of an argument. She got reprimanded, and it was so disgusting. And what she was really drawing attention to was this: in Canada, we can't refer to mom and dad. We can't say man, woman. It has to be person. They've taken all that out, or they're trying to take that out of our vocabulary, which is completely, I'm sorry, in my opinion, ridiculous. And the reason I'm making this video, I guess, is it's not to be an apologist, but simply to say I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm pro-human. I'm certainly pro-free choice. And when I've got a government or a university or university faculty members trying to bust my balls so I can not offend a 0.5% transgender student. I mean, I say 0.5 because how much of our population is transgender? And I've got nothing against transgender, but I mean, it's gotten to be so absolutely ridiculous that you can't use terminology like mother, father. It has to be, people kind or person kind as opposed to mankind because the man is in it. Doesn't anyone else see this as ridiculous? Anyway, she's drawn a lot of controversy. Her name's Lindsay Shepard. Please look her up. Look up what she went through, how chastised she was for speaking her mind or presenting two sides of an argument. Really, basically, that's it. She wasn't biased one way or the other. Anyway, all these things are so important that we fight for our rights. And when you've been targeted and then you get no support from a government or police force, and yet all this other politically correct nonsense is being shoveled down your throat. Where's the politically correct, where are these social justice warriors standing up for our rights? And, I'm white male, okay? What about a black female? What about a black Indian or white? What about a female Indian? Where are the people fighting for their rights? For our rights being targeted? Well, there's no one. So, at the end of the day, you're kind of left with, hopefully, hope. And that's why I was so adamant in my spewing against Duncan. And yes, I could have phrased things better. I could have articulated better. But listen, stand up for your rights. Your right to free speech. Because no one else is fighting for us, the TIs. No. We're just completely chastised, ridiculed, and basically told to shut up and go away or go to mental hospitals. So, if the government's trying so hard to usher in this non-gender, politically correct nonsense, is it tie in with transhumanism? Or Eleve's Baphomet depiction where the man has breasts? Where are we headed with all this? And maybe this doesn't address all the TI stuff, but this certainly brings up some points, I think, about transhumanism, AI, and this person. We can only be a person now. Canada sucks.